The Israel's Supreme Court is the creation of one elite family, the Rothschilds. In their negotiations with Israel, they've agreed to donate the building under 3 conditions. 1. The Rothschilds were to choose the plot of land. 2. They would use their own architect, and 3. No one would ever know the price of its construction. The reasons for those conditions are quite evident. The Supreme Court building is a temple of Masonic mystery religion, and is built by the elite, for the elite. Built in 1992, the Israel's Supreme Court sits in Jerusalem, in front of the Knesset Israeli legislature. Its peculiar architecture has earned critical praise, due to the architect's opposition of old versus new, light versus shadow, and straight lines versus curves. Almost all critics and journalists have, however, omitted to mention the blatant occult symbols present all over the building. Masonic and Illuminati principles are physically embodied in numerous instances, proving without a doubt who runs the show in there. The Rothschild family is an international dynasty of Germans of Jewish descent, who established a worldwide banking and finance operation. The offsprings of Mayer Amschel Rothschild have spread all over Europe and became major actors in the social, political and economic life of the continent. By knitting close ties with the elite of England, Austria, France and Italy, the Rothschilds became a hidden force in most political events of the last centuries. Alternative historians say they are part of the infamous 13 bloodlines of the Illuminati, along with the Rockefellers and the DuPonts. The Rothschilds are one of the originators of the Zionist movement and the most active actors in the creation of the State of Israel. James A.D. Rothschild financed the Knesset, Israel's main political building. Right in front of it sits the Israeli Supreme Court, donated by another member of the dynasty, Dorothy D. Rothschild. In the same general area of Jerusalem we can therefore find the Knesset and the Supreme Court, built by the Rothschilds, and, following a perpendicular ley line, several blocks away, sits the Rockefeller Museum. You might start to understand who owns this area now. Jerry Golden wrote several years ago on the Israeli Supreme Court, appropriately pointing out its occult concepts. When you study those types of buildings, you quickly realize that those same themes inevitably reappear: illumination, pyramid, ascent, the number 13 or 33, phallic ionic symbols, etc. This building has it all and more. A journey through the Supreme Court is in fact a symbolic course towards illumination. The ultimate goal of the journey is to reach the top of the pyramid, which is located on the roof of Supreme Court, atop of an area where the Holy of Holies would be in a Jewish temple. On each side of the pyramid's apex is a hole representing the all-seeing eye of the Masonic great architect. Built in 750 days, using 250,000 stones exactly, all hand-laid,